So you've been practicing learning English for a while now, but you don't seem to feel confident in your skills, or maybe you feel that you haven't progressed enough. Sometimes it can even feel like, Arya, there's too much to learn, right? This thought might end up in your head that, maybe it's too much to learn. Maybe I don't know what to focus on. And even sometimes when you actually know what to focus on, it just feels too overwhelming and you feel like you're not going anywhere. You've been studying for months and months and you just don't feel like you're progressing. So we're going to break that pattern. We're going to change that feeling. We're going to get you progressed, and we're going to do that before 2024 comes. Now, you can actually pick this up, let's say after 1st of November. So you can do this plan for 45 days, for 60 days, for 30 days, you can choose it. I'm going to give you a 15-day structure, which by the way, I'm also going to leave in the description below. But there are a lot of interesting points about these 15-day structure that you need to follow that I'm going to explain in this video. And I can guarantee you, if you consistently follow this structure, life is going to be different at the end of our plan. So with that being said, guys, let's get started. Smash that like button. Moving on to day number 1. So friends, the way this whole thing is going to work is we're going to look at grammar, we're going to look at vocabulary, we're going to look at listening and speaking. So day number 1 is going to be listening and comprehension, and then a little bit of writing as well. So what I want you to do in day number 1 is watch any YouTube video that's in English. Now, this doesn't need to be an English tutorial video. It can be any video, just it needs to be in English. So if you like tech, you like phones, maybe an MKBHD YouTube video could do well, right? So just pick up a video that you really like and let it be for like not more than 10 minutes. It's fine. You don't need to be on the screen for 20 minutes, 30 minutes. It's just under 10 minutes is also going to do the trick. So you're going to watch that video, and based on what you've seen in that video, you're going to leave a comment on that video. What are we trying to achieve with day number 1 is, guys, it's pretty simple, friends. It's understanding the language and then comprehending what you've just listened to or watched, and then figuring out your thought process and putting it on paper. So you're going to leave a comment, not a comment like, "Arey, very good video, mate." Nothing like that. I want you to think of a comment that talks about very specific things that the person has talked about in the video. For example, let's say you make your first English video, this one, right? So under this video, your comment needs to be something, let's say around the schedule that we're talking about, maybe around the timeline, maybe something around that. It just needs to be in depth and it needs to relate to that video. Moving on to day number 2. So day number 2 is actually pick up a book or 3 articles on the internet and you're going to read that. So I don't expect you to read a book in a day. However, approximately for 3 articles is going to take you, like, let's say 30 minutes to maybe 45 minutes. So I want you to either read a book for 30 to 45 minutes or read 3 different articles for 30 to 45 minutes. And as with day number 1, these articles or the book, your choice, whatever that topic may be, could be investing, could be career, could be learning English, could be anything you want, could be even cooking for that matter. I want ideally us to be exposed to the language a little bit more the point of this day number 2 is not just exposure to the written language, but it's also exposure to the language that's written in a professional way. We are kind of used to watching stuff on social media, on Twitter, on these things, and they are not really professionally written posts. So I want that. I want you to technically be exposed to matter that's been reviewed by an editor. So you get like a much better output in terms of what you're reading. Number 3 is going to be our speaking practice. You can spend 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes. You can choose any app. Cambly, friend of yours, works amazing as well. Or 2 other items that have at least helped me quite a lot is practicing in front of a mirror. So you can have something that you want to talk about, have bullet points, by the way, rather than having a complete script. Set up bullet points on what you want to talk about those specific points in front of a mirror, or even better, in front of a camera. Record that video. You don't need to publish that video, friends. You just need to review it once you've talked about in that video. Now, the max time you can go for is 5 to 10 minutes. I think 10 minutes is going to be much more than enough. 10 minutes is a long time to speak. So I think that's going to serve our purpose here. Day 4 is a personal writing assignment for you. You can write about anything. However, what I would prefer you write is write about your life goals. So 2024 is approaching. You could write about what you want to achieve in 2024. You can write about what you want to achieve in the next 5 years, or you can write about your rich life. As the author Ramit Sethi says, rich life is the kind of life that I want to live. And what you can do to actually know what this rich life thing is about, just go to YouTube, search for Ramit Sethi rich life, and there's an exercise that he shares with you. It's about actually writing down what my rich life should look like to me. So let's say I don't want to wake up at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. I want to wake up at 8 a.m., have coffee, maybe stay in the bed for an hour. That's my rich life. What is your rich life? So just go through that video of Ramit's and you'll find a great exercise that's going to help you achieve our kind of writing assignment this time. Day number 5, friends, is the vocabulary day. What we want to do today is learn 5 new words. The most commonly used words in English language across newspapers, websites, in conversations are not more than a couple thousand words actually. So 5 words is going to be much more than enough. Now, these words do not need to be exotic or amazing or crazy words. These should be simple, straightforward words that are going to solve a purpose, and what that purpose is they are going to make things easier for us when it comes to conversations with others. So you need to find 5 such words on your own, no matter what app you use. I don't care about what you're going to use for it. Just look, even in fact I'll say ask ChatGPT. That would be a great exercise in all. Number 6 is grammar. Yes, the dreaded grammar day. We are going to just pick one topic, read about it with lightheartedness, right? 10 to 15 minutes, not more than that, my friends. That's all that we want. We don't want to stress the actual learning. As one of the amazing and legendary language tutors, Michelle Thomas, says, the actual onus of the learning stays with the teacher, not the student. So you as the student should not be actually straining a lot to learn more. So with that in mind, I'm sharing this structure with you, and I've created this kind of different ideas in this schedule that I'm sharing with you. So grammar, you can use any kind of British Council book or whatever book you want. Just pick one English grammar topic. Maybe there's a topic that you feel that you are weak at. That's fine as well, right? So just pick that up and go with it. All right, before day number 7, friends, if you're liking this video and you're interested to watch more, smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, there's more coming, and if you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments below, and I'll make sure that there's a video for you waiting when you come back next time. So with that, day 7 is we'll watch a movie or we'll watch a TV serial in English with subtitles. There are 2 ways that you can do that. I think movie is great if you can do that with English subtitles, or ideally, if you want, you can have Hindi subtitles or whatever your native language is, that's fine. I will suggest English movie, English subtitles as the best thing possible. Now you can pick up any English movie that you might have already seen in your native language. So let's say it's Harry Potter. Okay, Harry Potter ka, let's say it's Chamber of Secrets. Let's say you've seen Harry Potter and Chamber of Secrets in Hindi already. You understand Hindi very well. So let's pick up that movie, watch it in English with English subtitles. The good thing is you'll know how the story progresses. You'll know what words are being used. And that's the kicker here. It's going to allow you to kind of take what you've heard in Hindi, associate that with the English language, associate those words, those feelings, those places with the English language, and focus on those things and cement all of that in your mind to make for better English language retention. That's what we are aiming for, retention through listening. Day number 8 is going to be a podcast day. This day, we are not going to watch anything. We are just going to listen to it. So even if you are watching this podcast on YouTube, I want you to just listen to it. You can pick up any, let's say, an Indian creator or an American creator, anybody. A podcast from Tim Ferriss that allows you to learn something is an amazing thing. So Tim Ferriss, if you are not familiar with, make sure to check his work out. I think he's done phenomenal work over the last many years, talking to amazing people, from Olympians to movie stars, to scientists, to business people. So you'll find a varied kind of response when it comes to podcasts from Tim Ferriss, or you can pick up any other Indian creator as well. But ideally, this should be in English, and we don't want any subtitles, any video whatsoever. We just want to listen to it. In a passive mode works as well. So an audiobook could be fine as well. And you can do your house chores. Let's say you want to do utensils, you want to wash utensils. That's fine. You can have your earphones and you can do your house chores along with that. And that's going to be just fine. Day 9 is again our speaking day. Now you want to ask for this specific day, ChatGPT to give you a speaking exercise. So what you're gonna write to ChatGPT is, hi, I am a native Hindi speaker, native Tamil speaker, native Spanish speaker, whatever. I am trying to learn English and I'm at a whatever level, beginner, intermediate level. However, today I want to practice 10 minutes. I want to practice speaking. I want to practice English speaking. Could you please give me an exercise that I can practice in front of a mirror or in front of a camera, which will help me to get better at English speaking? Maybe it will give you tongue twisters. Maybe it will give you a passage to talk about, or maybe it will just give you something like, let's say 5 or 6 bullet points. We don't know. And that's the good thing about this. We don't know. And it's going to allow you to think of things when there is something surprising, or when there's a situation that you are not aware of. So something unknown. So we are kind of taking unknowns into the equation here, and we are going to build our English language skills on top of that, which is really powerful for your brain to get started with thinking in English. Day 10, once again, we are reading our favorite book or our favorite blog articles again for 10-15 minutes. If you want to do a little bit over 20 to 30 minutes is also going to be fine. Day 11 is going to be a little bit different than our other writing days. Today, you're going to take time and you're going to write how you've been learning English. And that's the kicker, because this will allow you to think things through. This will allow you to think. So usually what happens, I'll tell you, when we are learning something, we feel that we have a structure going on. We feel sometimes even with that structure that we are not progressing. But as soon as you start to write how you've been learning English, you'll know that you've had a pretty good structure. You've had good progress. It's just that we were comparing ourselves with somebody else and we felt, yeah, there is not much progress. So I want you to take that exercise and build on that for today. So day 12 is again speaking practice in front of a mirror, camera, whatever. You can pick up your exercise at this point. Day 13 is vocabulary practice. 5 new words as we did the last time. Day 14 is again watch a movie or a serial, English movie, English subtitles, or English serial, English subtitles. Day 15 is going to be our grammar day. So we pick one more topic and build on that. So that's that, guys. This is a 15-day structure that you need to replicate. So 15 days, 15 days, 15 days, 15 days, and that's going to take you to what? 2024, guys. That's going to be 1st January 2024. If you do this for 60 days, I can more or less guarantee that you're going to be very happy with this challenge. You're going to be very happy that you actually took it up and spent time on learning English. By the way, you can use all of this to learn a different language as well. We are focusing on English quite a lot on this channel. At least that's the plan for now. So we'll build on that. Do let me know what your comments are, or if you have any questions regarding this plan or anything else for the matter of fact, in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, make sure to subscribe, smash that like button so I know that you're enjoying these videos. I'll see you guys next time. Till then, take care.